friendly neighbors. Welcome back to my floor. Literally all of my ferrets were right here, and then the second I turned my camera on to start recording, all of them left. Come here. Get over here. All right, we got the finger nibbles. That's the classic Lyra move when you think about it. Hi. I feel like this shirt was a mistake for this video. It's just one of those shirts that I know I'm gonna end up with pit stains, but it looks really good with my shorts, so. My ferrets have been little problem creatures lately, which, you know, in the grand scheme of ferrets, it's not abnormal for them to be problem creatures. But lately they've developed a particularly awful habit that today I would like to fix. Anyone who owns ferrets, you understand that when you have a bookshelf, nothing goes on the bottom. Because if it goes there, it's for the ferrets. It's getting knocked off. It's not gonna live happily there. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has this issue. My ferrets only recently started doing it in my new house, but they did it all the time in all the other houses that I've ever lived in. They like to poop here, which is frustrating when I have a litter box both right here and on the other side of the bookshelf. I'm making it so easy for them, and yet they disrespect me like this. Pretty much every day I'm having to clean up poop or stop one of them from using this as a pooping spot. I'm tired of it. I would like a solution to this problem, so I'm gonna create the solution for myself. What I wanna make is I wanna make a little cozy ferret cozy zone. Does that? Yeah, let's call it that, a cozy zone. The problem is that if you just put a bed or something here, they're just gonna knock the bed off and then pee there. Because they lack respect. What I want to do is I want to build a little door. Stay with me here. I want to have a little hole so that they can go into it, and then we're going to be able to open and close it, and I'm going to put in some hammocks and some beds and maybe a tube if it fits. I don't think it will, but I'm going to try. And it's going to become the little cozy zone. And by making it into a cozy zone, it is hopefully, not going to become a litter box. Is it going to work? I don't know. Am I gonna be able to make it functionable? I don't know. Am I gonna be able to screw hinges into this? I don't know. I also am gonna have to use a saw in this video, which that's gonna be an interesting experience for all of us. Okay, girls, who wants to go to the hardware store with me? Who wants to go? I hear no volunteers. It's really spicy out right now, so I can't use my bubble backpack because they would just instantly have heat stroke. So I got them a new travel bag.
What is this?
I would like to go with Mum.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Not me.
Look, we got vents on the front, vents on the top, little vent on the side. This looks like a good little travel bag. Oh, there's one on the back too. Is this a pouch? Oh, there's a little pocket. All right. Who's coming with me to the store? I have purchased things. It was very warm outside. Oh, I don't have pit stains that are that bad. So, okay, now she just wants to see what's in my bag. You were there when I bought it. I had some stuff in my P.O. box. I have a random package that I don't know where it's from, and another random package where I don't know where it's from, and then some hooks that I needed for Etsy that I ordered off of Amazon. Sometimes I just order random things on the internet at like 3 in the morning, and then I forget that I bought them. This one, I think it's some stickers that I ordered. Yeah, it is. I ordered like 50 SK8 THE INFINITY stickers. Look at my boy. There he is. Reki Kian, the love of my life. This was a worthy purchase in my mind. What is this? What did I get? I ordered little versions of the skateboards from the Boys in Skate. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay, no. Luna, this is not for you. This is very much for Mother. Look, it's Recky's board. Look at how tiny these are. Oh my god. Look! Longest is put together, and they even have the little... I didn't think that they were going to have the little footsie things he's got on there. Look at this. This is the greatest day of my entire life. Alright, so I got my wood, that's what we were talking about, and then I got heavily distracted by those boxes that I told myself I wasn't going to open until this evening, and then I did it on camera because I don't have control over my life. The first thing I need to do before I do anything is I need to measure these and mark out where I'm going to cut them, and then I have a special guest star who's helping me cut the wood because I'm not to be trusted with things like that, and I need to either be supervised or for someone else to do it for me. And I hope that he's okay being a guest star, because I didn't actually ask him, I just assumed he would do it for me.
What the heck?
I must sniff.
Must sniff.
Must sniff. Must sniff.
Must eat.
Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
My grandpa was the one who was supposed to be the special guest star, but he didn't want to be on camera, so instead he taught me how to use the saw, and then he wanted to be my cameraman, which he did an amazing job at. Thank you, Papa. I cut the wood out, which I did pretty well. Not to brag, but I think I'm ready to go build myself a log cabin and ditch society, because I'm just that naturally gifted, you know? Then I put some primer on the wood and I painted it this beautiful pink color that I love so much. Then I let that sit for a bit and then I added another coat. I didn't film this part though because I was getting ready for this shot.
Oh, I am significantly less sweaty than I thought I would be at this point. Like, that's really not bad. Not bad at all. Between this morning when I went to the hardware store and then I did all that stuff and this exact moment right now, it has gotten very hot outside, so this is pretty good for where we're at. So while that's drying outside, I am going to make the little cozy things that I want to put inside of this ferret cozy corner. Is that what I called it? I think I called it a cozy corner. So my idea here is I want to make a little sort of bed, kind of soft thing that's going to go at the bottom, and then I'm going to make, I haven't decided if I want to do a tube or a hammock yet that I can hang up at the top. I think a tube probably works best just because it's a kind of narrow space. I think I'm gonna go tube. Tube sounds cute. I made up my mind. I'm doing a tube. I'm gonna use these two fabrics. This is the fabric that I have in their cage for a lot of their cage liners, so I think it'll be cute because it'll match. I'm just gonna make the whole pillow out of this. And then I brought this really cute rainbow fabric that I got on clearance last time I was at the fabric store, and I'm gonna do the outside of the tube in this and then the inside in the star fleece. Side note for all of this, my ferrets are not chewers, they're not very destructive or anything like that, so anything that I'm making for them right now, I think they're going to be completely fine with. I'm still obviously going to keep an eye on it, but I just want to let anyone know who sees this and wants to try it for themselves. If you have a ferret that is destructive or a chewer, definitely make sure you're careful with which kind of fabrics you use. You're going to want to use strictly an anti-pill fleece. Just know your ferret, and even if you have ferrets that you know aren't chewers, still make sure that you're regularly checking their beds and toys and everything, just for any signs of chewing, and if you have seen something that's chewed, yeet that into the garbage, because we don't want that. Let's get started with this. After a little drink of my Diet A&W. It's caffeine free. My doctor would be proud. I figured it out I did math. I know I joke that I'm bad at math, but you know what? When it comes to sewing, I'm actually pretty good at math. It's almost like I got a degree in doing this. I did get a degree in doing this. I now have 3 pieces of fabric, 2 for my tube, 1 for my bed thing. I realized instead of making 2 pieces, I'm just gonna you make 1 piece and then I'm sewing it all together and then I'm gonna stuff it and it's gonna be a pillow. This is literally the most simple way to make a bed or anything like this because the thing is when I'm making things for myself, perfection is not what I go for. I'm gonna start off by making the bed because I threw the other 2 pieces of fabric on the ground and this is the one that's in front of me. I could have gotten this ready before I started filming the video, but that would have taken insight and preparation on my part, and that's not something I like to do. A person who cared more would pin this, but I'm not quite that person, so I'm not gonna pin it. She's done. I've sewn these together and there's a hole in them. That's all you really needed. I am gonna clip my corners. I'll do one thing properly, but I'm not gonna iron this and I'm not gonna cut my threads and I'm not gonna pin it. So you only get one thing that I'm doing properly out of this and it's me cutting the corners. And suddenly you almost have a ferret bed. So there we go. A very simple pillow / ferret bed. It took me 6 minutes, probably. I didn't time it, but it might have even taken less because half that time I was drinking root beer. So that's going on the floor for now. Next, we're doing our little tube hammock, which requires a little more on my part, not much more. I need to go find some ribbon, yes, so that I can make loops. Okay, I've got this, but let's see what else we got. I think we might need to go with this one. It's got little ducks on it, which doesn't relate to the theme I'm going for at all, but when life gives you lemons, you use the duck ribbon. One stitch down. Now we get the lining. The lining has been created. This part I will pin, because I understand that this part I need to pin. I pin things sometimes, okay? It's just all about knowing what you do and don't need to do. Ow. Oh, good. It worked. Look at that. Now, a better person, a more experienced person, a kind of person that cared more, would iron it at this point, but I don't want to. Look at how many pins there are in this. That makes up for my lack of pinning earlier. At least that's how I see it. Beautiful. Now we've got our bed and our tunnel, and I believe my paint is still drying, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in my bookshelf. I now have power tools, which is terrifying to anyone, except for me. I'm very excited about this. Oh, I need a screwdriver. I'll be right back. I'm back. Let's try that again. I have a screwdriver, which is terrifying for everyone except for me, because I feel powerful now. When I was looking for a screwdriver, I found this very small screwdriver with many different attachments at the bottom here, and I've decided that this is mine now. I don't know which of my family members it belongs to, but now it belongs to me. We're going to start assembling this all together. First thing, I need to clear all this off, because I'm going to be screwing stuff into this shelf. Doesn't that look nice and cozy? And then my hammock is going to be here, ideally, so that they can go in the tube if they so desire. Thankfully, I can just do that. Yeah, sure. Let's put it like here. Yeah. I've purchased a couple little hooks, and that's what we're going to be screwing into this piece of wood. I'm putting that there for safekeeping. Don't let me forget it's there. I forgot. This'll work. There. Well, there we go. We got the inside put together. Now I'm gonna go get the piece of wood that I shall be using as the door, and we're gonna see about attaching that using some hinges and a lock and some doorknob things. What are they called? Are they just called a doorknob? A knob. That's NSFW. I'll be right back. Here we have it, folks. My beautiful pink door. So to attach to this lovely door, I have some hinges so that it may open and close, a knob, and a little locking mechanism so that when it's on here, I can... Oh, also, I didn't paint the back side of this because I didn't want like paint fumes to be stuck in there while they're in there. I should probably mark where I'm gonna drill this, but I don't want to. There. It's got a knob on it. So that was the easy part. I wasn't worried about that part. The part that scares me a little is putting on the hinges. But it must be done. I believe in myself. Okay, wait. Let me see how this looks. Yeah? Yeah, sure. It looks great. Well, that part might not have been great. But that's okay. Now let's hope I'm doing this right. I've never attached a hinge before. I've never done a lot of the things I'm doing in this video before. But isn't that what life's about when you think about it? I got it on. You hear that? That's the sound of me doing something that worked. These ones I didn't really measure that well, so they're not super properly put in, but hey, it works. Just to do a little sweat check. Oh, it feels damp. I have both of my little hinges on. Let me tell you, I feel really good about everything going on right now, and that's just exciting for me as a person. The lock is probably the next step. I just got one of those little ones that goes, you know, bloop, and then we lock on. Let's use our brains here. If this is like this, then we probably need to put that there and this there. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just gonna randomly put it somewhere because I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, it's a great spot for it. Look at that. Look at that. I can take it all the way around if I want to. Look at that. Look at all the moving parts on this. I did this by myself. I'm an amazing force of nature. Just want to put that out there. Okay, now I'm gonna have to hold this with my feet. This is the technique that everyone uses. This is the professional stance, in fact, when you're measuring things, is to hold it up with your feet so that you know that it's in the right spot. I'm a professional. Boop, bap, bip, beep, bap, bop. Okay, so I hope nothing falls off my bookshelf. I feel like a smarter person would take all the stuff at the top that might fall off of it, but I don't want to do that because I'm lazy. I gotta get way down here. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Okay, let's get into that professional pose once again. And if anyone comments on my posture, you try holding up a piece of wood with your feet while you screw something in. And have good posture doing it. You're not going to be able to. I just need to get one screw in. And then everything will be easier. I did it. Wait, I could be using the drill for this part. Why are some of these screws so easy to shred? and other ones aren't. Who designed these? This is the one that needs to be flat. And it just doesn't want to do that because it's so tiny. And if this isn't flat, then I'm not going to be able to lock it, which just ruins everything. I need a super small screwdriver, and I don't have one. Wait. I do have one. Where did I put it? Where did I put my weeb shit? Where did I put my tiny skateboard kit? Where did it go? It was in the bag, and I took the bag, and I put it... Did I put it in my purse? No. Where did I put it? 1 second. Is this video coming all the way around? Because I do have a tiny screwdriver. I have one now because I got it this morning in the tiny skateboard kit that I got when I checked the post office. I now own a tiny screwdriver. And it fits perfectly. SK8 THE INFINITY has done it again. It has once again saved the day. God bless you, tiny screwdriver. And God bless you, tiny skateboard. Alright, well this baby's fully functional. I'm gonna really quickly put it together and then clean all this stuff up. It's together. I'm this amount of sweaty. I'm pretty tired because I've been at this all day, which is fine. Sometimes my videos are an all-day sort of thing. This is one of those times. And for the millionth time on my YouTube channel, I'm genuinely surprised that it worked out. So here we have our beautiful pink door, which is a wonderful color, the exact color I wanted it to be. And you come on over here and you unhook it, which, if I'm being honest, the hook is a little off center, but I can't fix it because it's just a tiny bit off, so I'm not gonna be able to re-drill those holes. That's fine, ignore that. And you open it up and you are blessed with just such a lovely cozy area for your ferrets. You have this very soft pillow here, and you even have the option to go snuggle up in a little rainbow snuggle tube. It's so versatile. There are so many things you can do. And then if you don't want to be bothered, that's fine because the door's closed, baby. The door's closed. Now, as much as I care what you guys think, and as proud as I am of this accomplishment, what matters is not what we think, it's what my ferrets think. So I'm gonna go find a ferret or 2 or 3 or 5. I have Andromeda and Lyra, the 2 that went with me to the hardware store, so I think it's only fair that they're the first 2 that see it. They've just woken up, so that means they probably have to go to the bathroom, and this will be the perfect time to prove to them that they can't do it over there anymore. Would you like to go inside? Okay, it's not the outside that matters. I want you to go inside.
Nah, I've seen better.
It looks like there's something fun over there.
That's it? I just spent 6 hours on this, and neither of you care? Thank you, Andromeda. Yeah, and that's what it's gonna be like. I can't see them now. Does this matter to you at all, what Mother has created?
Baby sister, show me that thing over here.
No one respects me. No one cares. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because by doing all of those things, you too can become a citizen of the friendly neighborhood, which, in my personal and professional opinion, is the very best place that you can be. She's going in. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week when I do something. I'm not quite sure what yet. I don't plan that far ahead. Goodbye, everybody. She knows where she's supposed to go to the bathroom and where she's not supposed to go to the bathroom. What a success!